Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I don't know why I always clap, but I do. It's a staple at this point. There is some construction work, among other things. A lot's happening outside right now, so I'm sorry if you hear that. I'm about to leave, so I wanted to start the video right now. I don't know if this is the ultimate book vlog. I've been seeing so many people like the ultimate bookish vlog. I have a book haul. I'm going to the bookstore to pick up one of my anticipated reads for the year. I'm going to the library to return some books, and there will be some reading in this vlog, so maybe this is my first ultimate bookish vlog. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna title that Welcome to the Ultimate Bookish Vlog, y'all. I'm gonna start with the book haul, and then I'm gonna show y'all what I'm returning to the library, what I'm looking for at the library, and then I'm gonna go over my monthly favorite because I feel like I have not talked in a minute. Let's get straight into the haul. So the first book is No Place Left to Hide by Megan Lawley. I read That's Not My Name last year, and that was my favorite book of last year. So what's funny, I don't know if you can see it right here, is No Place Left to Hide by Megan Lawley. I already bought it because she's an auto by author. It's crazy because Sourcebook sent me a copy anyways, and I do want to do a giveaway so someone can have a copy of this book because she is an amazing author. I have not read it yet. If it's anything like That's Not My Name, I know it'll be great. By Sally Rooney, I got Intermezzo. I have yet to read a Sally Rooney book, so I fear I got this just because of FOMO. I also just really like this cover. This is the UK paperback, and it is just gorgeous. She wrote Normal People, which is also a show. I've not read that. Once I found out there was no punctuation, I was like, my brain probably cannot handle that. I'm not even sure what this is about. I just got it because someone said sometimes this is all you need, and it was an iced matcha latte and this book, and I was like, you know what? I believe you. I actually thrifted this yesterday. I'll put a clip in that at some point, but it is A Time of Dread by John Gwynne. I am just gonna read his entire backlist because why not? I really picked this up because of this quote right here. This book reminded me in the very best way of the sort of fantasy I loved in years gone by. That old school fantasy is just so good and so timeless. Not saying I don't like new fantasy books, because there are a lot of new fantasy and romantic books that I love, but some of them aren't timeless. You know what I'm saying? I love a book that I could have read when I was in 5th grade that I would still love now. A lot of books that I read when I was younger I still love now, but a lot of books I love right now, I'm not so sure I'll like them in the years to come. We'll see. Thrifted this yesterday, A Spark of Everflame by Penn Cole. I have seen this book everywhere. It was only $6. I'm pretty sure it's getting traditionally published. I tell you, everybody and their mama has read this book and has said great things about it. I'm trying to be like everybody and their mama. I'm trying to get on that list. $6? Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. I don't even know what it's about. I was gonna read the back. I'm not gonna read the back because when a book is very hyped up, I don't like knowing what it's about because I get disappointed. I'm not reading the back. Forget that. I know it's romance, fantasy, romancy. Apparently I don't know. The Lost Queen by Amy Fawn, I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. This was sent to me by Penguin Teen. It's the art copy. Not read this author before or actually even heard of this author. She is definitely new to me. It says Jolie Lamb, a high school sophomore in San Jose, is known for two things: her bizarre freak out at last year's swim meet and her fortune teller grandfather who has visions of dragons and earthquakes. But her life completely transforms in more ways than one when she is taken under the wing of the school's it girl, Huang Pham. I hope I didn't butcher that. First book in an enchanting YA fantasy duology inspired by Vietnamese lore, weaving together magic, sisterhood, and self-discovery. You had me at sisterhood. I love a good book that promotes besties and sisterhood. Thank you. Like, literally, if you want me to read a book, be like, oh my goodness, they're besties. They become so close or like sisters. I'm sad. I'm there. I'm reading the book. I'm at the library with my library card, checking it out right now, actually. Thank you. It's funny because I'm so serious. I love it because I have best friends who are like family now, so it is just dear to my heart. Okay, so one of the books I want to find at the library is Blue Sisters by Coco Mellors because it's about sisters. This is The Sword of Kaigan by Emma Wong. I have this, but I spilled coffee on it. I was glad to find another copy. This book is normally $20. It was only $6. This is another one I thrifted. One thing I noticed is that thrift bookstores or thrifted books, if it's self-published, it's always insanely cheaper. I'm not sure why that is, and that's interesting to me. I think so. My birthday is in November, so I think I'm going to save my 5-star anticipated reads for November, this being one of them. I'm convinced this will be a 5-star read. Also, this is a really long book. Hold on. 611 pages. That's a pretty long book. I feel like all of my 5-star anticipated reads are at least 500 pages, so I think I'm going to pick 6 to 8 for my birthday month, because how great would it be to read like 8 5-star reads the month of my birthday? That would be awesome. From Sourcebooks, they sent me Murderland by Carolyn Greenwald. This is a YA thriller. It sounds gruesome. 4 teens, 1 theme park, 2 bodies and counting. This is an ARC copy. This goes on sale May 6, 2025. Buckle up for a thriller that will have you on the edge of your seat. Perfect for fans of Karen McCandless and Holly Jackson. I never read either of those, but I do have Holly Jackson's A Good Girl's Guide to Murder books. I don't know, Sourcebooks, They never send me a bad book. So I think I'll love this. Love YA, love thrillers, put it together. Back to Megan Lawley, she sparked my love for YA thrillers. So I just have a special place in my heart for YA thrillers. This is crazy that I got it. It's Beautiful Exile by Catherine Cowles. I've passed this book so many times at the bookstore, at Walmart, and I'm like, should I just get it? Should I just get it? And then I opened this in the mail, not even that far after. I was like, I'm glad I didn't buy it. This is book 2 in the Sparrow Falls series. Since Bloom spoils me, they also sent me the first book. They sent the sprayed edges version. It's Fragile Sanctuary by Catherine Cowles. So this is book 1 and this is book 2. These books are so pretty. Not sure how many books are in the series all together. Another book that was on my priority TBR is Fragile Sanctuary because I want to start the series. These are both romantic suspense, and I think there's 4 books in the series. There may be more. She has a lot of books. All of her books are on Kindle Unlimited as well if you want to read. So I'm so excited. So this one, I've already started. I'm 42 pages in. It is Rising by Nell Nicole. In those 42 pages, I have been hooked. It's multi-POV, which I love, and this is an adult dystopian novel, and I have not read dystopian. After reading this, I'm like, why haven't I read dystopian in so long? I love it thus far. Like I said, I'm only 42 pages in. Take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. So far, I love Maya. The first POV we had, I love her. Starting out very tragic, as dystopian novels do. Do with that as you wish. Went into it blind. All I know is what I read in these 42 pages, and that's not a lot, so I'm not gonna give you like a synopsis because, oh wait, I will give you a synopsis. Death, dying, torture. There you go. Read at your own risk. Metal Slinger by Rachel Snyder. I heard this was gonna get traditionally published. I have seen this everywhere. Don't know what it's about at all. I'm sorry, I never know what anything's about. I just know that it is supposedly good. I've been influenced recently. I need to stop. The cover is so nice though. Can we like petition to when something is traditionally published to not change the cover? Thank you. Then I got the $5 book from Barnes & Noble if you buy something from the cafe. It's If Cats Disappeared from the World. Fun fact, I'm not a cat person, but since getting this book, I've been reading books about cats. So maybe I am a cat person. Maybe I'm a reading about cats person, but not owning a cat because I still don't want to own a cat. This is by Genki Kawamura. Genki Kawamura, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Isle of the Ever by Jen Kalanita. It's a YA fantasy. I think I already knew this, but I love me a good bookmark. I love it. And he picked up the letter. It was dated June 1850, and yet it was addressed to her. Goosebumps prickled her arms. What does it say, her mom asked. Penny read the first 2 lines twice to be sure she had read them right. Dear Everly Benedict, I believe I am your great-great-great-great-great-grandmother, Evelyn Terry, and I've been waiting for you to break this curse for a very long time. Great-great-great-great-great-grandmother. Wow. All right, Benny, go ahead and say the word for us. We know you're going to. So excited about this one. So excited about this book. I already know it's going to be good. I've never read anything less than a 5-star from her. Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins. Hey Mitch's story. I need Phoenix next. I need his next. I can't wait to read this book. I can't wait for this movie. I can't wait, period. I'm so excited. And I've never read less than a 5-star by her. Her movies eat every single time. The Hunger Games trilogy, 8. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, 8. I still have not read that book. Let's not talk about it. I watched the movie though. Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it. I was not able to go get this on release day. When I went there was not that many books on the table. I was like, oh my goodness. By Laura Pavlov from the Honey Mountain series, we have Make You Mine. Sent to me by Entangled Publishing. Look at those sprayed edges. Beautiful. Okay, I just realized this is about a firefighter. I have not read a firefighter romance before. He's a firefighter and a single dad and her new boss. Okay, period. Period. Okay, I love it already. And those are all the books for the book haul. Thank you to everyone that sent me a book, and thank you to everyone that influenced me to buy some of these books, because yes, thank you. I believe I said at the beginning of the year that I only want to get books from the library or secondhand, or my anticipated reads, obviously, because you can't get Sunrise on the Reaping secondhand at the moment. I feel like I've stuck to that pretty well. All right, now let me show you what I'm returning to the library. This Is Why We Lied by Karen Slaughter. I read this was in a vlog like a month ago, so I'm finally returning it. This Woven Kingdom and These Infinite Threads. These are due. A Song to Drown in Rivers by Anne Liang. I'm returning that. I got this on my Kindle because I had started this and then didn't finish, and it's due, so I got it on my Kindle. I want to recheck this out, and that is The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. And then lastly is The Engagement Party by Darby Kane, an adult thriller, and I didn't even open this. And now my priority TBR, I showed you all this one earlier, is Fragile Sanctuary by Catherine Cowles, Living Legend by Ali Shante, and This Time It's Real by Anne Liang, because obviously the Song on the Reaping. The Sunrise on the Reaping. I mean, combining the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes and the Sunrise on the Reaping. Obviously that, of course, a million bajillion %. Okay, I think I showed all the books I want to show. I'm gonna talk about my favorites at the moment. So my favorite drink from Dunkin' right now is the either Dunkin' Latte or the pistachio iced coffee because it's actually really good. It doesn't taste pistachio to me, but it's good nonetheless. My favorite book I've read recently is If You Could See the Sun by Anne Liang. My favorite show at the moment, fun fact, I don't really watch TV, but I heard there's a new dating show, and sometimes I do get invested in dating shows, but I always get irritated because one, they usually pick the wrong person. The Bachelor, I had seen clips of it online, like Instagram, TikTok, but I hadn't actually watched the season, but then I did decide to watch the finale. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It was an interesting conclusion to the season. I'll say that. Then I've heard of the show called Temptation Island, which basically it's like The Bachelor, but it's couples. Say I have a boyfriend. So me and my boyfriend, we would go on the show. We're like The Bachelor, but they split you up, and the point is to like end up back with your person, and that's how you know it's true love. First of all, aside from the fact that that is utterly ridiculous, the couple's on there when the host is like, so why do you come on the show? Like, well, he cheated on me 2 days into our relationship, so this is like a test of like loyalty. I'm sorry? He cheated on you, actually a month in. He cheated on you a month into your relationship and you're trying to test your trust. Like, clearly you don't trust him. Second of all, he cheated on you a month in. I feel like you don't even know somebody that well enough to where it's like, oh, let's work it out. You don't even know him. You don't even know him for real. Just break up. So I wouldn't say that's my favorite show at the moment, but it's a show that I started and I'm like, this is gonna irk me. And that's why I don't watch dating shows, because I just get irritated. Like, why are you doing that? I'm not judging the people on the show. I'm really not. Like, I'm sitting here watching it. I was just saying. Favorite item of clothing, this Stitch jersey. It's from Walmart. Love it. I love my skull ring also. Yeah, anyways, let's go to the bookstore to pick up one of my most anticipated reads of the year, and that is Summer in the City by Alex Astor. She wrote one of my favorite books, Lightlark. I will not stand for Lightlark slander around here. I won't. Take it elsewhere. This is her romance debut. It's an adult romance, so that's a lot different than a YA fantasy. I'm curious to see how I like her romances. What are you doing? Get up. Let's go. I said we're going to the bookstore. Come on. Thank you. I forgot I'm gonna have to do the walk of shame because my library books are overdue and I wanted to just do the book return so I didn't have to talk to anybody. I want more books, so walk of shame it is. Okay, I know Okay, I forgot to mention like the most recent book that I read recently, and that is The Lies of Lena. I gave that 3.5 stars. I'm not gonna give a full review. I'll do it in a reading wrap up or at some point in life. It's a new adult romantasy. It follows a girl named Lena. She is Poe, Dirt Poe, okay? And she's also a mage. Mages are hated, of course, because they have magic. I never understood why the people with magic are the ones getting hated and the ones being oppressed and abused and all that. Like, no, use your magic and please burn these people and take over. Anyways, she lives in the Outer Ring, which is like the poorest of the 3 rings in Tovagoth. That's where she lives with her mom. Her mom actually, like, she was with her dad, but her dad was just a normal human, and her mom thought like if he found out that she was a mage that he would kill her or have her killed. So she left her dad, fled, and that's how they got to Tovagoth eventually. One day, Lena meets a boy named Quill, and her and Quill fall in love. Quill is a liar. Lena is also a liar. So 2 birds of a feather, they flock together. So they start dating. Whose lie outweighs the other? I don't really know, but she doesn't want him to find out that she is a mage because he is convinced that he will hate her. So that is the premise of the story. So the first, I would say like a good percentage, I don't remember, but a good percentage of the book is literally just their romance, and I'm like, I'm bored. I'm so bored. When Quill is finally begone thought, when they finally are like separated for a minute, I'm like, okay, this is actually like a good plot. I actually really enjoyed the last half of the book. We'll say half. We'll say the first 50% was romance, and I'm like, I could not care less about them. I don't care. I really don't. Among other things I didn't like, but I really wasn't feeling the romance. He bored me. He really did. But then we get some action going on. I'm like, okay, period. This book is picking up. I really like the plot. They introduce a new love interest. Begone Quill. They introduce a new love interest. I'm invested. I think I'm gonna read book 2. I'm not fully convinced to read book 2 because I'm serious. I did not like the first part of the book at all. I don't know why I trudged through. The last half had me on my toes. I was there. Like I said, I gave it 3.5 stars. If you like romance heavy books, I think you'll like it. If you like plot heavy books, romance subplot, you'll like the last half of the book. Begone Quill. Don't nobody care about you. I don't like him. He did something that made me not like him. Just like, no, you're done. You're done. You're done. I need someone else to have read this book though, so I can talk about it with them. Nobody has read this book, so somebody read this book so we can talk about it, yap about it. But yeah, on to the bookstore. On to the bookstore. Get up. Lady Like, keep staring at me, but whatever, enjoy the show. So I got 7 books from the library. That was not the plan. I returned all the books. I didn't even renew A Kiss of Deception. I checked out 7 books and I have to go to the other library to return This Woven Kingdom and These Infinite Threads. I'm gonna do that later. I'm at the bookstore to pick up Summer in the, I forgot the name of the book, Summer in the City by Alex Astor. I'm really excited. I'm so excited. Also, earlier I thought about when I was talking about my favorites, I forgot to mention my favorite song at the moment is Time of Our Lives by Pitbull, and I unironically love Pitbull's music. I really do. I feel like it's just feel good fun, have a good time. Like, just get up and dance, because I can't dance, but I will get up and dance. I will get up and groove. I will cut a rug. I will. Team cut a rugby, if you get me, you get me. And I'm gonna get up in here, get this book. There is a book series that I'm finishing for a reading vlog, but I might just go ahead and start Summer in the City and then have like 50 vlogs going at once. The hardest part of filming a vlog for me is literally sorting through the footage for each vlog, because I'm like, what am I talking about here? No, I'm like, I guess you're looking at me. I mean, I just now pulled out my to film. I was just sitting here before. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? I can't please people look, but okay. Cheers. I'll show you all the books I got later. Let's go. I'll show you all the books I got later. I don't know why I keep talking in a British accent. Like, it's happening more often recently, and I don't even have a good British accent. So like, I'm sure if anyone British is watching this, they're like, babe, please, it sounds horrible. Also, do British people talk in an American accent to be funny? Full circle, if so. I'm gonna go inside now. I got the book. This is on my priority TPR. I'm only getting this. Y'all have been hiding a secret. It's time for y'all to finally meet my boyfriend. Isn't he so handsome? Okay, mission accomplished. I got the book that I needed. Didn't get anything extra because I just went to the library, so there's literally no need for anything extra. I got Summer in the City. I looked it up online because I was like, wait, where is it? I don't see it here, but it had a table. The book releases at Barnes & Noble have been crazy, so I didn't know if it was gonna have a table or not. Mine usually comes through and all it says a table, but I didn't see it at first. But I saw the table, I got the book. There's 2 different editions, a Walmart and Target edition. I'm not gonna get those. Those ones I just really love, like love the book. From now on, that is my rule for multiple special editions. I have to love the book and like want to give it to my child and future children. I only have 1 child, don't get it twisted. So yeah, both spots at the library that I usually sit at are taken, and I can only sit there. I'm sorry. So I'm going somewhere else to read, but I am gonna return these books. I did pick up Panera, which you can't eat in the library anyways, so I'm gonna eat that and then figure out somewhere else to read for like 2.5 hours. See what we can do. Here, there's a specific place I like to sit at here. It's not open, it's just not meant to be, I guess. Diet, Pepsi, cranberry, walnut, chicken salad. I don't know. Didn't think it'd be good, but here we are. The sun is sunning today. Oh my goodness. Oops. Okay, besties, I got some reading. I do this so often. Okay, I got some reading done. I read about 55 pages of one book, 20 pages of another book, so 75 pages, and it melted, for sure melted. It's just so hot. Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare. I've been wanting to read her for a while, but if you know anything about Cassandra Clare, her backlist is extensive. It is a very long backlist, but I saw someone say when an author has like a really long backlist, don't start with their most popular series, start with their most recent series. So if you don't like it, then it's like no biggie. I feel like I've said it before. Maybe I said it and I'm just like quoting myself. I don't know. It is hot. I wanted to go on a walk, but it is too hot for pants. And I don't have any shorts. I branched out and sat in a new spot, and I really like that spot. So I am the first person to do the same thing every single time. I actually saw a video. It was like, let me pull up the video before I put it in correctly. I always get the same food, same drink, same ice cream flavor because I never get bored of what I truly love, but that's a conversation only some of you would understand. So true. I am like a routine person, but also on a deeper level, being content. I don't know, maybe something has to happen for you to just appreciate what you have and appreciate your routine, your normal, and just be content. It is so hard to be content sometimes. Yeah, God called us to be content. It is hard. It is a struggle. Recently, I've just been trying to be content with what I already have because there are so many things that I want in life. For me and my daughter to have like more in life, these things take time, and that's okay. And I just want to be content with where I am right now, even if I know that in the future we'll be in a better place. I want to love where we're at right now. That got a little deep, but you know. Hey y'all, yesterday's come and gone. I don't even remember the last clip I had. Today's a new day. Going hiking with my friend Riley. That'll be fun. I'll show clips from that, and then tomorrow I'm gonna get breakfast with my friend Darby. I mean, that'll probably be the end of the vlog. Everything from now in between there will be in it, but I think that'll be the end. I thought I got 7 books from the library, but I got like 5, which is still a lot. I got Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I think this is the one I can only have for 7 days. There's one that I can only have for 7 days. I read another book by her. I read one of her books before and I didn't like it. This is the book that I read. Then I got This Summer Will Be Different by Carly Fortune. This checked out, didn't get a chance to read it, but now it's nearing summer, even though it just became fall. It's nearing summer, and I want to get in the summer mood, so I got some summer books, if you can tell. I've read a book by Carly Fortune, did not like that one either. I am giving everyone a second chance. I'm Magnolia Summer. Victoria Benton Frank. I don't know anything about this. I just got it because the cover is so pretty. It's very summer vibes. Cloud Cuckoo Land by Anthony Doerr. I've heard really good things about this. I haven't heard anything about it recently. A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham. I love a good thriller, and I haven't read one in a bit when I was on a thriller kick for like a year and a half. Then I also has a quote from Karen Slaughter, and I really enjoyed the Karen Slaughter book that I read recently. As y'all saw, this is the book that I went to Barnes & Noble for, Summer in the City. This is the Barnes & Noble edition. There's like 2, 3, maybe 4 editions. Here's a better look at it. There are the sprayed edges, the end papers. This takes place in New York. Yeah, it does. It literally is in New York City. I've been wanting to make more dedicated vlogs, like with a specific, like, reading books that take place in New York while I'm in New York, because I have always wanted to visit New York. I could never live there. There's too many people, but like just to visit, I think would be so much fun, and to read books that pertain to the city while I'm there would just be so surreal. Another one I have is reading books that take place in bookstores, and doing the majority of my reading in bookstores because I already do that anyways. I'm not going to New York City anytime soon, or anywhere anytime soon. I would love to travel, but traveling is so expensive and I just don't have the chance at the moment, but I would love to travel. Then I got Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare. It just caught my eye. She has so many books, so we're gonna start here. You gotta start somewhere. Right now, I'm about to go hiking with my friend Riley, so cue to that. I don't think I'll have time to read my book. I think we're just gonna go see the view and then dip out of there. Maybe I will. We'll see. Bye, guys. Got brownie. Currently at an art museum. I love it so much. Okay, so update. We did not go hiking because the air was not good. So we decided to get ice cream instead because you can't go wrong with ice cream. What else did we do?
We walked over and visited an art gallery.
Yes, and then a pop-up museum type thing. Now we're going to, also they tried to charge us $16 for parking. We found another place for $3, so obviously we went there, and now we're gonna go to a bookstore. Ridiculous, and it's hot, and I look ridiculous. Redonkulous. So I came here looking for The Unmaking of June Farrow, but it has been bought. They have another book by Adrienne Young, but I've never read her before, and I really wanted to read that. This sounds so good, but I'm trying to utilize my Kindle one. I have this on my Kindle, but with the way in which things are going with books, I want to have physical copies of books so no one can take them away, because digital things can be taken away. You can't take my physical copies, but if you can own a physical copy, do it. This is a thrift bookstore, so some are new, some are thrifted. If you can, I would own the physical copy if you can. If you can. If you can. Read it and weep. And here we are again. I feel like this has just been the designated meeting spot for this video. I did not go hiking. That did not happen. The air quality on the mountain is not good, so lots of fires happening. Just not safe. I just had a fun day walking, going into various shops, getting some ice cream, and it was fun. I keep it in this package in my line of vision to open it to show y'all, because I got some more pins for journaling. I got these. Look at that. Don't remember picking this color, so I don't know if they sent me the right thing, but I like them anyway. It says retro colors. And then I've already had this pack before, so I already know they're good. The brand Morandi. But if you know anything about working with people, they be real quick. Snatch your pens. So I will be keeping these on lockdown because no, but mainly for journaling. I'm using these at work and for my journal. Strictly at home for the journal. Since I've had a long day and I'm gonna have a few things to do tomorrow, I'm just gonna chill at the moment. I'm probably gonna read later tonight, edit a video as well so I can get a video posted. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna go get breakfast with my friend Darby, and after that I'm gonna go do a book sale with my friend Kaylee. It's $1 per page. It's only on used books, a penny per page. So if a book is 300 pages, the book is $3. It's only on used books, but that's fine because they always have good used books. They're secondhand and there's a sale. God is good. I think I said earlier I was looking for The Unmaking of June Farrow by Adrienne Young, but didn't have it. I think she's the same person that wrote Fable and Namesake, but I'm gonna look for sure. That's the reason that I'm interested in this author to begin with. So Hold that thought. Okay, she did. I was sent the special editions by Wednesday Books, and the book does that, which is super cool. There's another book in this series, and I really want to read that, The Unmaking of June Farrow, because it sounds really good. It'd be really cool if I could find it tomorrow. I won't be able to get to the sale as soon as it starts. Breakfast with my friend Darby, and then going to meet Kaylee, but best believe I'll be there right after. Immediately after. If there's any Kristen Hanna books or Emily Henry or like any popular authors used, that'd be great, because I've not read Emily Henry, Allie Hazelwood, Kristen Hanna, and their books are always, I mean, obviously their adult novels are expensive, but the hardbacks are $28, and no thank you. No thank you. No thank you. I'm sure their books are amazing, but I'd rather get it on my Kindle. The prices are getting out of hand. Anyways, I'm gonna go relax for a bit and then read. What I'm gonna read, probably Summer in the City. Good night. I'm at the sale and it's super crowded. I found some stuff, but it's super crowded, so I'm just gonna act like I'm looking for a book, but I'm talking to you. I've been into cat books recently. I will prescribe you a cat. Looking for The Unmaking of June Farrow again. I need to ask about that. There's a lot of Taylor Jenkins read. Cheers. Hey besties, I am feeling a little sappy. Warning in advance. I want to say thank you so much if you've tuned into this vlog. I really appreciate it, but I just wanted to also say a thank you to any publisher, author, anyone who has ever reached out to send me a book, or publishers that just send me a book because they think that I would enjoy it. One, you're usually right. Two, just thank you. I am so thankful that anyone cares about my opinion on a book. The bookish online community has brought me so much joy. I love seeing people read more. I love seeing indie authors turn traditionally published. I love seeing people who write at home for fun turn writing into their full-time job, becoming an author. Every time I envision like my dream job, it has something to do with books. I don't know, I just love this community, drama and all. I really do. I'm so thankful because I just got sent 2 more books this week, and I feel like this video has been a lot of me showing books that I've received. And I just want to really express how thankful I am and how grateful I am. I am always in shock that someone wants to send me a book. A top tier compliment as someone who's been an avid reader since I could read. Thank you, Mom, for always reading to me. So I'm about to show you the other 2 books I was just sent, and then show you what I found at the penny per page sale. All We Lost Was Everything, and it's by Sloan Harlow. This is my first time hearing of this author. I read a little bit of the back and it seems kind of sad. I'll just tell you what I read. And then I stopped reading because I was like, oh, this is a sad book. But it says, when 18-year-old River Santos' house burned down, she lost everything. Her clothes, her guitar, her songbook. Most importantly, she lost her father. I stopped there. This will be good when fall comes around for a good autumn cry. Everyone needs a good autumn cry right now. It is spring. Spring is for like the more light, fluffy feel. I'm not in the mood to cry. It feels great outside. I just want to bathe in the sun all day, every day. From Amara Books, I got sent What I Should Have Said by Max Monroe. Look at those beautiful sprayed edges. This is an adult romance book. Thank you to Amara and Putnam Books. Super, super sweet. At the penny per page sale, I got 4 books. I think I explained that it's literally what it means, penny per page, which is, in this economy, free. I got Masters of Death by Albie Blake. I had been wanting to read this for so long. I couldn't convince myself to buy it. A sale is a sale. I got the first 2 books in this series. I'm not sure if this series has a specific name, but it's An Ember in the Ashes and A Torch Against the Night by Sabah Tahir. There's 4 books in this series that I've had my eye on for a very long time, and the opportunity came for me to get them for a very good price, so I had to take it. Then lastly, I got Together We Rot. I have seen this book but not specifically heard about it. I know nothing. I literally know nothing. I'm looking at it to see. That is the end. I had a really fun time filming this. I am about to start one of these books, and that'll be the end of the vlog. Catch you later. Thank you so much for tuning into this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button because you don't wanna lose me. Bye guys. Oh, I realized I forgot to show it. I also got this. It's a Hunger Games bookmark.